Hey everyone that's tuning in, welcome to the 2018 opening day of Knoebels. I'm going to walk around today, show you a few of the things that are here. And I'm also here filming a specific video to show you what's new for 2018. I also filmed a video for the Haunted Mansion for my yearly ride through. And also the new ride over the top, which was operating earlier, so those videos will be coming out as well. And everyone that tunes in, just all I ask, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any comments, send them my way. I'll be sure to get back to you on them. Hey Eric, hey Adam. It's a beautiful day here today. It's sunny, breezy, low 60s. If any of you aren't familiar with this park, this is we're currently looking at the Impulse roller coaster. Mike, you ain't kidding. This morning it was kind of cool and foggy out and damp, and it cleared right up, and it's probably one of the best opening days I've seen here. I'm gonna start walking around. If you want to, try and meet up with me later,
All right.
I mean, I'll be easy to find with the shirt on.
Yeah, I'll try to
But I appreciate you coming out.
Nice meeting.
But we'll be here for the day, so if you bump into me later, come up and.
Yeah, we'll probably be here. My wife's supposed to be here around 4 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be wandering around. So. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
You guys have a good one.
I was just chatting with one of my subscribers who actually came out today to meet me, which is really nice of him. He's here with his daughters, and we're just chatting for a little bit. He's a fellow DJI Spark flyer like myself. Is it full? Not really. I mean, it's crowded, but I've seen worse. But for opening day, it's fairly busy. Some rides have long lines, some don't.
Never again, never again.
Adam, yes, you are correct on that. I was told by Knoebels employees, and I think there's actually a sign by the pool, that they don't use chlorine. They have a freshwater filtration system. And I've been in that pool, and obviously when you go swimming, you kind of get pool water in your mouth. I never tasted a hint of chlorine, so as far as I know, that is 100% correct. Oh, the weather's fantastic here today. As you guys see there, we got a sploosh boat ready to come down the hill here.
I'm not here very often out here.
Kind of cool to have this ride going today, or I should say at least to be on it, but I guess it doesn't stop the diehards. Here we have the 1001 knots. It's like a flying carpet ride. This thing, I went on it once years ago. I've gotten really sick on it. I'll probably never ride it again. Oh, and it's currently closed for maintenance. That's a shame. Hey Tyler, if you're here today, you're welcome to come up and say hi. I'll flip the camera around. I'll show you what I'm wearing so you can find me. wearing good old Ralphie shirt for a Christmas Story. So should be easy to find. Probably gonna go on a couple rides too, so as long as I'm able to, I'll take you guys with me. I'm gonna flip it around and show you some of the rides here right now. We got Power Surge. We got the balloon ride. And up on the hill there is the Sky Ride. That's one of my favorite rides here. You got some breathtaking views from up there. My favorite ride, hands down, is the Haunted House. I already rode that twice today. I'll probably ride it a third time later. And the second to that is the train ride right here. That's a very peaceful, relaxing ride here, and as you know, it takes you back in the woods, and a lot of times you see deer and squirrels. Did the arcade today too for a little while. They got a couple new games in there. As mentioned, I'm filming a bunch of videos from here today. The Haunted House will have a dedicated video. Over the Top will have one, and a mashup showing what's new for the 2018 season. There's a few updates that I want to let everyone know about. So those videos will be rolling out starting tomorrow. Oink oink. Also using my Smooth Q gimbal, so hopefully the video and the footage is pretty nice and smooth for you guys. Say hi.
Wait. I found the punk road.
I love rock and roller coaster.
That goes upside down.
Yeah, this is Knoebels Amusement Resort in Elysburg, Pennsylvania. It's right near Bloomsburg and about a half hour from Danville, Pennsylvania, kind of central. And this is the largest free admission park in the country. There's zero charge for parking, zero charge for admission. You can buy either tickets or hand stamps. And you can also bring your own food if you want to, but the food here is really good. Yeah, the ice cream is really good. That's why they're already started having some. What kind did you get?
I got marshmallow sundae.
Like I mentioned, it's Elysburg, Pennsylvania. It's about 10 minutes from Bloomsburg, about a half hour from Danville, south central Pennsylvania. And everyone that's watching today, I ask, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. I have a lot more Knoebels videos coming out throughout the summer, so the thumbs up shows that you like this content and that you want to see more of it, so I do appreciate the thumbs ups.
We should do the carousel.
We'll do the train ride or whatever you want to do. If you guys are interested, I could take a walk and show you the new ride Over the Top. They actually just reinstalled it a couple months ago because they sent it back to Italy to get reprogrammed. That ride was supposed to debut for the 2017 season, but they ran into some issues with it. And it got sent back here, reinstalled a couple months ago, and they're actually testing it out today. I don't think it's open for riders yet, but they said it will be very shortly, so if you want, I could take a walk and show you guys that. Mount Joy, Pennsylvania. Where's that at? How far? You know where Mount Joy, Pennsylvania is? Never heard of that. I'm not sure where that's at. Are you able to walk with that? The other nearby towns to here, hey John, the other nearby towns is Shamokin, Pottsville. They're kind of within a half hour of here. This is about an hour, a little bit over an hour from Scranton. So that should give you a good reference as to where it's at. Lancaster, probably maybe a little bit over an hour, hour and a half. How's the stream coming through? Is it coming through pretty clear? Big birthday cake. About 20 people watching. Dan, great to meet you too. I'm very thankful that you came out today. And I know it was only kind of a short period of time we were able to hang out, but like I said, I'll be here wearing my Ralphie shirt, so you're welcome to come up and say hi if you see me later on. Clear and very smooth. Good to know. Thanks, Mike. Getting a lot of looks today with my shirt. I'll show you one more time. Yeah, it's a fantastic day to be here today. We haven't had good weather like this in a while, so we're calling for rain later on possibly. But until then, we're going to definitely enjoy it. Take a walk by the haunted house over there, and then we'll loop around to the backside and show you over the top. Here's a classic ride, the Paratrooper. Oh, they're on here. I didn't know if you knew them. I'm going to put it on you and show you that you're here, okay? Also here, this is Lily. Tell them your YouTube channel.
It's Lily's Sky channel.
Tell them anything else.
Smells is awesome.
Tell them to subscribe. And if you couldn't hear, that's Lily, my daughter. She's on YouTube as Lily's Toy Channel. She does toy reviews, unboxings, challenges. So if you're able to, go on over there, subscribe to her channel. And look at this big dog coming up here. Okay. I'll meet you by the log float. I'm sure you guys know what this is. I will tell you that there are 2 new additions in this ride for the 2018 season. I'm not going to spoil them, but once you watch my video of it and you're familiar with this ride, you should be able to spot them. I was on this earlier and there was a bunch of kids coming out crying. Yep, you're correct with that. I'm going to be here tomorrow for that auction. I'm hoping to win one of those 12 spots. If you guys don't know, this is right at one of the top dark houses in the country. There's a group called Laugh in the Dark. They're dark house enthusiasts, and they've done a DVD about this ride, and they've held numerous awards for this place. It's definitely one of the best ones around. It's kind of cheesy and tacky compared to like Disney's Haunted Mansion, but it's original from the 70s. They do minor updates every year to keep it, you know, new and fresh. And it's definitely my favorite ride here. I'm not going to be at the campground today. We have stayed here before for the campground, but we're just here for today, and we actually are staying at a hotel nearby, and then we'll be back tomorrow morning for the auction. And with that auction, 12 people that are going to be bidding on a personalized walkthrough with Knoebels staff members, family members, and it's kind of like a behind-the-scenes tour with the lights on and everything. They don't allow video during that, but they do allow photographs. So if I do win a spot, I'm going to photograph the heck out of it and make a slideshow video to share with you guys. Okay, yeah, if I do get to the campground sometime this season, I'll definitely make a video from there. They have some new food items this year too that I'm going to be sharing on a video. I think one of them is a giant BLT sandwich, and over near the Twister Coaster they have some craft sodas, and I think one or two other new things, but they'll be part of my new for 2018 video. But here we got the International Food Court. You can get everything there from Mexican, Chinese, American, a little bit of everything there. This is one of my daughter's favorite rides, the log flume. And I'll actually be making a special video here once it gets warmer this year. And I'll give you a little preview as to what it's about. If you've seen the video there, it says 1 and 2. Those are there because right below them is actually water cannons. And let's see if it does it. There's actually coin boxes right there. You drop a quarter in there and it shoots off like a plume of water and soaks the riders. I don't think they have them turned on today. They're not working. But this is going to be a video I'm going to make soaking some unsuspecting riders this summer. Okay. Okay. Is she? And right there is my daughter Lily. She's going to get in line. This is another neat ride too. It's like a miniaturized version of Splash Mountain at Disney. Back there we got the Roundup. Another cool ride here too, back there behind the trees, is the Black Diamond. That's an indoor roller coaster slash dark ride, and it's all themed around coal mining, and they actually have a mock-up town of Centralia in there. That's another favorite of mine. And right there, that's the Phoenix. That's rated, I think, top 3 or top 5 wooden coasters in the world. They even have this little pirate ship here. They sell hermit crabs. Right there, the backyard barbecue. You can find everything from roasted corn to bacon on a stick. And they actually have toppings. You can get, I think, cream cheese on it, chocolate syrup. I think they have pork chop on a stick too. Really good food here. We're gonna hang out here a few minutes, wait for my daughter to get off, and then we'll continue on. And one thing I wanted to bring with me today, they're actually back in the hotel room. I brought my camera sunglasses. I was going to try them out here on a couple of the rides, and I left them in the room. So when I return tomorrow, I'm going to bring them and try them out. If you guys ever come here too, that Anthracite Mining Museum, that's a really neat walkthrough museum. They have a lot of history about coal mining. And in the very back, there's a Knoebels History Museum where they show basically from when the park started up until today, how the park progressed. They have a lot of photos. They actually have some pieces of old rides like the cages, the original Ferris wheel. And that's completely free to walk through. So if you ever come here, I highly suggest you go through there. Also, a lot of people don't know, back behind the Black Diamond, there's a bald eagle habitat area where you could go and check out there. I think there's 2 bald eagles there. Hey, King of Sunsets. How's it going today, bud? Williamsburg Renaissance. Oh yeah, I did see that on Facebook. I think they're having like almost like a war reenactment and some artillery demos. I wasn't coming here today. I was going to check that out. You're only about 10-15 minutes away from here. Knoebels is open tomorrow too, but I think the weather's going to be not as favorable as it was today. It's supposed to be a lot cloudier and cooler, and it's probably going to help keep the crowd down, but definitely today's the day to be here. There's some people are trying to do the geysers here, but I don't think they're turned on. I don't think those geysers are working. there's anything specific you guys want to see, let me know. I'll be happy to show you why I'm here today. I think Lily should be coming around here shortly. No, pool's not open yet. I don't think it opens until Memorial Day weekend. They're actually power washing it today. Here yet? She went down already? You want to stop? And the far back there is my daughter Lily. She's wearing the powder blue Mickey Mouse shirt today. She surprisingly has no fear of cold water. It doesn't bother her at all. Temperature right now is I think around 65 degrees. And Eleanor, this is Knoebels Amusement Resort, Elysburg, Pennsylvania. If you go under my YouTube channel under playlists, I have one specifically for Knoebels with a bunch of videos there, and that'll show you a lot more about it. It's the largest free admission park in the country. There's no fee for parking or admission. You can bring your own food, you can buy tickets or hand stamps. It's one of the best parks around in my opinion. It's also very shady, there are a lot of trees here, and it's in the mountainside, so it's usually cooler here than other areas. We'll watch her come down the big hill. Phenomenal food, yes. They've been rated for best park food around as well. Let's see, I think she's coming down now. You get wet? Alright, we're gonna meet up with her by the exit and then we'll continue on through the park. And they even have their own version of the Statue of Liberty here too. Up right there. I'm going to show you guys some of the cool hermit crabs they have. It's focusing on the screen here. There you can see they have a bunch of hermit crabs here. No, just showing. Just taking a video of them. That was another person who doesn't quite understand how what YouTube is or videotaping. See here we got the backyard barbecue with roasted corn, bacon on a stick, turkey legs, pork chop on a stick. Very good food. Meet me over by over the top, okay? Any money? Any money? Jill. Lewis, I have to agree with you 100% on that. The closest parks to here is Hershey Park and Dorney Park. And although, you know, those parks have a lot of thrilling, you know, crazy rides, you could come here for a few times for the amount of money it costs to go there. And on top of that, I think they charge about $20 for parking and about like $5 just for a soda. Ridiculous prices. But as you guys could see here, this is over the top. Brand new ride for Knoebels. This actually was brought here last year and came very close to opening, but they ran into some complications and it ended up being sent back to Italy to the manufacturer to get reprogrammed and have any corrections made. And they just brought it back earlier this year, and today's the first official day that the public's riding it. I'm guessing this ride gives you like a weightlessness motion or feeling. Typically a feeling I don't like. But this replaced, well, it didn't replace, but it's a replica of a ride called the Cages. It operated, I believe, from '64 to 1985. And it was similar to this. You stood inside a cage. You actually had to use your momentum to get it to go around. And this is mechanically done, so it kind of does the work for you. At Dorney, I haven't been there probably since I was younger than a teenager. I'm not really fond of the area. But Hershey we've been to a couple years ago. See, there's a long line here, but as expected, it just opened up today. Huh? Yeah.
Fasten your seatbelt and enjoy the ride.
These are the antique cars. These are fun to drive. They take you underneath and through the Phoenix coaster. Some of these cars came from the old Rocky Glen Park and Music that closed down in the 80s. And this is the Phoenix roller coaster. This came from San Antonio, Texas. And this was called the Rocket. And that park was shutting down. Knoebels actually went down, purchased the ride, dismantled it, and reconstructed it here. And now it's one of the top 5 wooden coasters around. It's not the fastest or tallest or biggest, but it's one of the most exciting rides you'll ever ride. Near the end of it, there's I think there's 4 or 5 like bunny hops. And it gives you some really crazy air time. Lifts you right out of the seat. Another thing too, if you guys aren't aware, Halloween time, Knoebels has what's called Hall of Fun Nights. And on select weekends in October, the park is themed out for Halloween time. And this ride here, the antique cars, is one of the signature attractions. They actually have the whole ride track lined with theming with, you know, props and people jumping out of you. Here comes the Phoenix. And right here we got the Fandango. I've ridden that once and I came off blue in the face. I don't know how anyone can enjoy that ride. John, right now for opening weekend they have buy one get one free wristbands. So I got the wristband minus the coasters for $34, and we got buy one get one free. So we got 2 passes for $34. That's a fantastic deal. Normally wristbands aren't offered on weekends, but select weekends like this one, they do offer them. But you can always buy tickets. For those of you that do not know, here's a little tip. If you're ever buying wristbands, Wegmans Supermarket sells them at their customer service department for $5 off. So you could go there, they give you a voucher, and you bring it to Knoebels and exchange it for a wristband. So you can save yourself $5 per wristband by going to Wegmans. Also, for tickets, book of tickets, I think it's Weiss, select Weiss supermarkets. You could buy a $20 book of tickets for $16. And same thing, they give you a voucher, you exchange it, and you get the book of tickets for $4 off. So you could save some money by going that route. And here's another ride I'll never ride, Wipeout. I definitely can't say enough good things about this park. This is, I've called it before, it's pretty much the Pennsylvania version of Disney World. It's just unique, one of a kind, and you'll never find another park like this. Not only do they have, you know, thrill rides, family rides, but they have a lot of classic rides, like the Wipeout, like the Roundup, Tilt-A-Whirl. They have the Giant Whip. They have really classic bumper cars. Those are also rated, I think, top 10 bumper cars in the world. So this park is well known for food, for rides, for the pricing. Not a bad thing I can say about this place. That tower back there, I believe that's called the Stratosphere. It's a drop tower. That's good. Where's she at? I'm gonna be over here by mommy watching, okay?
Okay.
No, I definitely don't like spinny rides. I'm not exactly a small guy myself. And when I was younger, teenager, I was able to handle them. Now that I'm in my 30s, even if I take Dramamine, I can't really handle it. She said there's a girl online that watches her videos. I got to make a correction on my video because it stated that this wasn't going to be open to the public, but it is, so I'm going to have to pull this out a little bit when I do that. Let's see here. Live entertainment. I don't think there's anything going on today, but they do have acts every weekend. I think even during the week too, and one of the famous acts is called, what's that band that comes here with the drummer? Yeah, Rick Kay and the All-Nighters. They're like a show band. They play a lot of classic tunes, but they have a drummer called the Mad Drummer. And I filmed their play sets here before. They draw a large crowd. Really good, entertaining band, and their drummer is like a maniac. If you just search Knoebels, Rick Kay and the All-Nighters, my videos usually pop up. I suggest you watch it. It's pretty entertaining. Can you hold this for a couple minutes? Put it on me a second. I'm actually going to film a quick update about this ride, so my wife's going to hold it, so I'll be right back.
Right in the motion, remain in upright position, put your back to the backrest, behave in an appropriate manner at all times. Thank you.
Is she on there or not? I think at some point I'm going to have to try this ride just to say that I tried it. But honestly, I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. I think from here we're going to be headed towards the Pioneer train ride. And if you guys want, I'll keep you on the stream and you guys can come along on the ride with me. All right, Tyler, sounds good, man. Hope to see you. I tell you, for 17 people watching, you guys are awful quiet. It's probably the only time you'll see a little kid driving a car. After this, we'll head over to the train ride. Well, here's good timing. We got the stratosphere that's going to be dropping down here momentarily. That's actually a ride I never rode either. But I think sometime this year I'm going to conquer my fear and do that. I have a little bit of a fear of heights. Oh, Tyler, don't tell me that. I'll probably be the same as me, one and done. Knoebels does actually put on some of their own shows. They have a, I guess you could call like a portable band or a mobile band. They have a few of the Knoebels employees that play some brass instruments and actually a drum set. And they drive around on golf carts to various parts of the park and they play some tunes. And they actually have a dance crew that plays on a stage up near the front near the train and the pool. And they dance to, like, you know, popular songs. And they also encourage crowd participation with like dancing, hula hooping, stuff like that. So they do have some in-house shows, and again they bring in various acts that play on their, I forget what it's called, but their music hall, as you would call it. Phoenix. If you can see, it's got a long line. They're actually only running one coaster today. They have a yellow one, an orange one. Only yellow one's operating, and that's probably about a 45-minute wait from out there. Normally when it's that busy, they run both coasters and the lines go down much faster. We got two Tylers here today. Well, Tyler Zeller's, I'd have to agree with you. It's definitely my favorite place around here. It's my home away from home. I come here probably a minimum of 8 to 10 times a year. Camped here multiple times in the cabins, and I come opening day, I come a time in May, we come throughout the summer. I also come at least once for Halloween time. I mean, honestly, if I was able to, I'd buy this house and live right in the middle of the park here. Been to Hershey about 4 or 5 years ago, and honestly, I wasn't impressed with that. I was actually there a bunch of times when I was younger. My mother's job, she worked for Geisinger. I think they had like their employee day there. So I was there a bunch when I was younger. I know it changed a lot, and then about 5 years ago, and I mean, although we had fun, I won't be going back anytime soon. I mean, a lot of the rides aren't for me. They're just crazy thrill rides. There's like $20 for parking. There's a crazy crowd. Everything had a long line, and it just wasn't really worth the money. The food itself, you had to take out a small loan just to feed yourself for the day. I mean, the best part of being there is honestly the chocolate factory, the free ride. That's probably the best part of the whole trip. So that's my thoughts on Hershey. I was in the haunted house already twice today. I don't know if the live stream will actually work in there or not. I mean, I could try it, but it may lose service and end the stream. But I mean, we'll be going on the train ride pretty soon, and I'll be taking you guys with me on that. I mean, I guess if you're a thrill seeker, well, I guess the characters here. That's Dexter and Cosmo. Those are two of the three mascots for Knoebels. They're a big hit with the kids. They actually have their own plush animals here and stuff. But I was saying, if you're into thrill rides, you know, Hershey and Dorney are free. Definitely the parks for you. But cost efficient wise, Knoebels is number one. Yeah, I actually filmed that video already today, new for 2018. Part of it is what you're looking at now over the top, because it is operating now. There's a few other things that are new. There's 2 new additions in the haunted house and a couple other small changes throughout the park. So that video will be coming out probably tomorrow. I'm gonna edit it tonight back when I get to the hotel. New scares, I guess you could call it that. There's 2 new, I guess you could call them props. And one you'll notice is, I mean, if you know the ride inside and out like I do, you'll notice them right away. There's one before you get inside the upside down room, which is the former skeleton room. And there's one in the graveyard area before you hit the truck with the lights. There's 2 new additions that I found. They'll be in my new dedicated video for the haunted house. So I won't show those in the new for 2018 video, but I will hint at those like I always do. And then you'll just have to watch the video of the ride through. Is the witch still there? Which witch is that? I don't know of a witch in there. Oh, yeah. The witch that kind of talks to you. Yeah, she's still there. Is she on there? John? And right there is my daughter Lily. She's going on this for her first time. So when she gets off, she'll tell you her thoughts about it.
All the riders, please remain in an upright position. your back against the backrest.
You get a view from the back here. I think if I ride this, I'm gonna get sick on it. Let's see. Gone on the Squish. I haven't gone on it today. It's a little too cool for it, but there are people riding it. I actually walked by it before and earlier in the stream. I'm actually going to catch some slow motion video of that. I got the new Galaxy S9 phone and it has a super slow motion feature, so I'm going to get some video of that and include it in the new for 2018 video. Got a weird look on her face. See. I think I get sick on that. Tell them how it is. Probably past the trial run. Test. All right, she's gonna be getting off the ride here momentarily, and she'll tell you what she thinks of it. I don't have a set time when it's going to stop. I guess whenever people get sick of watching it. Just past an hour now, so go as long as you guys want me to.
Thank you for riding with us.
So tell everyone how it was.
The back one was like giving me butterflies so much, but it was very fun.
Would you ride it again?
Yeah.
So I was right. It does give you butterflies. Definitely not what I wanted to hear. Tell her to subscribe to you?
I think she already did.
Look at Fandango, like no line now compared to that.
I want to go.
We'll come back to it. That's how we're doing the train.
Since there's no line.
All right.
Go ahead. Give me your backpack.
All right, quick pit stop. She's going to ride the Fandango, then we'll head on to the train ride. Puppy Paws, are you from the area? Sit down over there. So how's everyone enjoying the live stream today? Well, glad to hear it. All I ask of you guys, just to show your appreciation, is just give this video a thumbs up. We're at 18 right now. If we could top 20, I'd be pretty happy with that. Oh, we got the 20. Thank you. Well, Deuce, I'm glad you found my live stream today. I do them occasionally from different areas. I do live stream ghost hunts. I do some from Knoebels. I do some other random ones. I also go live when I do giveaways from time to time. So if you're not already a subscriber of mine, please do that. That way you'll be notified each time I go live and do new uploads and any future giveaways. I just gave away a camera not too long ago, and I'll be doing another giveaway probably sometime next month. So we'll be hanging out here momentarily until she rides this. She's getting on it now. And then we'll head over to the Pioneer train ride. And there goes the Phoenix. Hey Tyler, if you're still watching Tyler Vlogs, are you going to be filming while you're here? Just curious.
Oh, that's that figure where you have to shoot the target.
Lewis, where did you say you're at that the weather's not so favorable for you? You guys are wondering, everybody's screaming on that ride. know what that ride reminds me of? You know, like when you spin a quarter and it's, you know, slowly slowing down, it starts kind of like wobbling. That's what it reminds me of, like a toppling quarter. What's going on?
Passenger safety belt and engine flag.
20 minutes from Cedar Point. Oh, okay. This is honestly the first nice day we've had in a long time here. We've had a nice day about a week ago, but it was short-lived. And then before that, it was probably a few weeks. But they are calling for nice weather next week, so it's been a long time coming. It's been a long winter. Well, actually, I'm right there with you. I rode this last year for my first time, and it was my last time. I came off in a cold sweat. If it wasn't for the motion sickness medicine I took, I probably would have been laying on the ground, curled up in a ball. I think if I was ever to ride it again, I'd have to take like 4 or 5 of those pills. The 1 or 2 that I took didn't do it. It goes pretty high too. This ride does look cool at night though. There's tons of lights on it. And the bottom of it has all lights around the bottom, underneath it. So it almost looks like a UFO. Can I ask how old your kids are that you're taking here? Cardboard, never again. You're right about that. 9 and 3. Oh, well, they're gonna have a fantastic time here. I've been bringing my daughter here ever since she was a little girl, and she's gonna be 11 now in July, and she really can't get enough of this place. She loves all the crazy thrill rides, unlike me. She ends up riding a lot of them by herself or with her mother, but I can't really do a lot of them anymore. Oh, the Phoenix is stuck on the hill. And just to mention to you, I mentioned it earlier, but in case you're just tuning in, you guys are coming to this park. You could buy discounted tickets and ride passes, like hand stamps. If you go to Wegmans, they sell the wristbands for $5 off per wristband. And what is it, Weiss Supermarket sells $20 books of tickets for $16. So you can save money either route that you go, but typically wristbands and hand stamps are accepted during the week, and weekends are mostly for tickets.
Owls got higher.
Okay, now we're gonna head on to the train ride. Well, if you guys want to go for a relaxing ride in the woods, we're about to do that. We're going to head to the Pioneer train ride. And I think it's a 1 mile loop that takes you back in the woods where they have feeding stations for deer and squirrels, sometimes rabbits. And probably the best thing about that ride is that the line moves fast. They usually have multiple trains running, and the line moves almost non-stop. So if there is a line, we shouldn't have to wait too long. Off in the distance there through the trees is the Twister. That's the second wooden coaster here. That is what it's called in, can't think of the name of it, but basically the track design is almost like a Twister. It kind of Twister goes in and outside of itself. It's a very compact wooden coaster, very high speed turns, bank turns, and it's a very rough ride though. It gives me a headache when I ride it. The Phoenix is what is known as an in and out coaster or out and back coaster, simply because it kind of is stretched out. It has long straightaways, and it's much smoother, easygoing ride, but still fun and exciting. On the left here is the Flying Turns. This is the only type of ride like this in existence. This is a trackless roller coaster, and if you picture it, it's almost like a bobsled. You know how they go down the luge and they're just kind of going down on the skates, on the blades? Well, this is basically coaster cars on wheels, and they go around these big bank turns, and as you can see, only one in the world. It's a very unique ride. You won't find it anywhere else. This Flyer right here too is another classic ride. It's actually propelled by a propane powered engine, and it has like fins on it so you can control how high and low you go. And right behind there is the Looper. That's another ride. I think there's only one other one of those in existence, and it's almost like a hamster wheel. You're kind of locked in there with another person, and you kind of rock back and forth and roll it around like a 360. Which one? The Flying Turns? Yeah, as Deuce was saying, that does have very long lines, unfortunately. So either make that the very first ride when you get here, or the last ride of the day. But that always has long lines just because it's so popular. Yeah, I went on it one time. I actually got a little bit dizzy on it just because it has a lot of high-speed bank turns. It's twisting around a lot, so it did get me a little bit sick on it. And here we have the swimming pool. For those of you who don't know, this is a freshwater swimming pool, no chlorine at all. They use a freshwater filtration system, and it's spring-fed water. It's one of the cleanest, refreshing pools around. And I think this opens for Memorial Day weekend. 1001 knots. I think it's down. I walked by it earlier and it had a closed for maintenance sign.
It's not.
It's not working. Oh no, it's moving.
I just told you.
Okay, I guess they got it open. It's starting to move right now, actually. So, yep, that's open as well. The only thing that they never did is once they reopened that ride, because they had it down for a season, they never put the statues back on it, like the Arabian guys. So, we got to wait in line right now. Hey, your buddies are on here, Cole and Chase. Okay, now I want to ask, which one of you recognize her? Is it Cole or is it Chase?
Lays down.
He's a lane jumper.
The lane's up there.
Someone was asking earlier about shows they put on that stage right there. They have shows once the season really gets into full swing. And we got here about 10 o'clock. We got pretty close parking, so what I usually do is if you ever have to park far away, head back out to your car about an hour or two later. You can always move it up closer. Yeah, I guess as long as you're able to safely hold your dog, they allow them on the train. I've seen many dogs on there. So we gotta go through our zigzag line here and we'll get on probably the next train. There's actually a humongous St. Bernard here today. It's one of the largest ones I've ever seen. I think probably weighs over 200 pounds. So once we get off the train ride, I'm probably going to wrap up the stream for today. So if you guys just stick around, we'll be heading on that in a few minutes.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe to Lily's channel and my channel.
Such a beautiful train.
There's another guy coming. He said he just got here that was watching my stream.
Who's it?
Tyler Vlogs.
You can run rides now.
Huh?
Now you can run rides with a person. Now you can run rides with a person. Now you can't wear the hat.
And there's actually a St. Bernard puppy here too. So we saw two of them here today, and now there's some. I think those are. I don't know what kind of dogs those are. But our train is pulling up.
Oh, it is cute when you take that. I love that. That should be like framed with like a sister.
You got tickets for yourself? I think we'll get on this train. Hopefully.
Do you have to cut it here? Go ahead.
Well, maybe the next one. We'll see. Next one? All right, we'll be getting the next one, so we'll have first pick of our seats. straight. We'll wait for the next one. All right, guys, I'll give you a choice. You want to sit in the back or in the front?
Squirrel.
No, it's a gimbal. So what do you guys think? Front seat or back seat?
Front.
I'm asking this at the viewers. You can sit wherever you want. Well, what majority wins? So you got one front, one rear.
Snapchat.
Oh, oh, we got a squirrel there.
Loves it.
Well, if no one else votes, I guess we'll be sitting in the back. We'll be sitting in the back seat. Here comes our train. I'm trying to play with my zoom here. Hang on a second. There we go. I was on it twice already today. I may write it again, but I already wrote it twice this morning. And Mike, when you write it, there's 2 new additions in that haunted house. So next time you write it, look for them. Okay, we got the very last seat here.
Oh, that's not ours anymore. There's so many of those Jeep strollers here. Oh, it's we put ours down there.
You guys can see that squirrel's hanging out in the tree right there.
That guy.
John could have bought it.
Oh, the Jeep.
Ours is just.
You see the ostrich split or
Thank you, Chris. I'm
squirrel?
using a combination of the Galaxy S9 phone and the Smooth Q gimbal. So
You see that fat squirrel bite?
glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, it's pretty fat.
We're gonna have so much fun around this ride.
The squirrel, yeah. Fat squirrel.
And we got another train approaching. That's the diesel train. Alright, looks like we're departing. Looks like they updated that windmill there. Riding underneath the Twister roller coaster. This is actually another ride that's decorated Halloween time. They have a lot of special effects lighting and props, and it's done really well for Halloween time, so it's another good ride to try if you come here during the Hollow Fun nights. A few times we've been back here on the train ride and we've actually seen a couple deer. And right up there through the woods is where you can find the campground.
Ray said it's faster rather than.
See, I'm the last one on here.
Yep, thanks. Fine, good job, guys. I'm gonna look at the hair. Don't worry.
For some reason, the people on the operating the train there think I'm using a selfie stick, so I'm going to try and keep this down low so they don't tell me to put it away.
And there's a little one too. Are they handing out cheeses and glue there? It's like a caramel snack. Look at it there. They're camping and picking. We're going to the
Now it's like,
And we're back. Give me 1 second here to get situated. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoy that train ride. But it did get significantly cloudy in the last few minutes, so I think I'm going to wrap up the stream here. I just want to thank everyone who tuned in today. I appreciate all the support and everyone watching and commenting. It's been a lot of fun chatting with all of you. And if you're not already subscribed, you know, to click that button, ring the bell, and that way you'll be notified of any future live streams, uploads, and giveaways. Wrapping up the stream. And starting tomorrow, I will have some new Knoebels videos rolling out, starting with what's new for 2018, so be on the lookout for that. After that, I'll have the haunted house video as well as over the top. So
Rachel.
thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.